So, from my knowledge, Vaughn was after the hour release party, she's supposed to went to the Airbnb. I have no knowledge of why or who influenced. It was Top birthday.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright? Maybe to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, as y'all know, recently THF Bayzoo did an interview with Adam22 and the whole No Jumper platform, which actually happened to be his first interview ever, if I'm not mistaken. It was a big thing because if y'all know anything about Bayzoo, he usually plays the background and don't say too much. But I guess being that he's trying to take music a little more serious as he promotes his upcoming projects and try to get out there to the public, he figures that he has to start doing what rappers actually do. In any event, in his interview with Adam22, he said a lot of interesting things, some in which he didn't speak on, including the Lil Reese and Lil Durk situation, which also spoke volumes if you could just read in between the lines. But today, let's focus on the King Von story in particular and point out a few key things that Bayzoo admitted when it comes to the night that King Von passed away. And I want everybody to check out the clip. I'm going to leave a link to the clip pinned in the comments below because I want y'all opinion about it, because personally I feel like it was some things that Zoo probably was holding back, and I feel he was trying to save face a little bit. And when I say that, that means, in other words, say things like, well, I don't know about this and that, but I know this was this. You know, or I'm not sure about who did this or that, but I know X, Y, and Z. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Almost as if he really don't know, or he's not trying to say too much so people don't start acting a little wary towards him. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's why I want you guys to check out the clip so y'all can let me know how y'all feel about it as well. Now, I did this video for a few reasons because, as I seen in the comments of the clip, a lot of people are actually unaware of what happened to King Von, and if you've been tuned into the channel, you know that Zoo only confirmed everything we've been saying. The first thing I want to speak on is that Zoo confirmed that King Von was in fact high off a pill that night. He passed away and might have not been in his right state of mind. If y'all remember, 100K Track, who was Von's manager at the time, when he first spoke out about the night during his interview with DJ Academics, he said that King Von wasn't himself that night at all. So 100K Track and Bayzoo both pretty much confirmed that Von wasn't himself, and he was asleep in a bulletproof car. So if that was the case, whose idea was it for Von to go to the hookah lounge and get out the car and proceed to fight Quando Rondo? Bayzoo said that when he last spoke to Von, Von told him that his intentions was going back to the Airbnb because the pill was getting the best of him.
Go to the other club. I know he was high with the pill for sure.
So why was he dragged to the hookah lounge when he was not in his right state of mind to begin with, and his intentions was to go back to the Airbnb? And if 100K Track is his manager, 9 times out of 10, the manager job is to keep like the artist out of trouble, right? If you're around the artist, you know, you help them make decisions, because sometimes the artists don't make, you know, the best decisions. The manager kind of knows best, and not only that, he's invested in that artist. So if you know that King Von isn't in his right state of mind, if Bayzoo said that he was pretty much off the pill and he was asleep or whatever the case may be, then you know that he's in no way, shape, or form or in any condition to be going to another hookah lounge. So at the end of the day, why would he put his artist in that type of predicament? And they can't use the excuse that it was Boss Top birthday, because I don't care whether it was Boss Top birthday or not. If you see an artist like that, or if you see a friend like that, you know he's the bag, wouldn't it be in their best interest to protect the artist and get him home safely? Right? Let's say if Quando wasn't in front and that situation didn't happen, what were they going to do with King Von? Right? Was they going to go in the hookah lounge while King Von, who was a big artist, right, let King Von sleep in the front of the club while they go in and party? It doesn't make sense. But then that leads to the next question now. Who was the infamous person that woke King Von up to tell him Quando was in front? I know all the speculations and the rumors say Boss Top, some say Muwop, and some say 100K track. But it's never been 100% legit confirmed that it was either one of those three people. And for some strange reason, nobody wants to admit who it was. Why? I don't know. I'm sure somebody knows who woke up Vaughn because there was more than enough people around, and we know that word travels. But for some strange reason, everyone's chosen to keep that part a secret. They say everything else, but so far, the two questions that have not been properly answered, which is one, who idea was it for them to stop at the hookah lounge instead of going straight to the Airbnb? And two, who was the culprit that woke King Von up out his sleep to tell him that Quando Rondo was in front? At the end of the day, you knew that nothing positive was going to come out of King Von knowing that Quando Rondo was out in front of that hookah lounge. And I know I sound like a broken record because I've said this plenty of times in other videos covering this. But if Vaughn is the bag, why would he be woken up to go fight Quando Rondo in the public in front of a hookah lounge? Why didn't any of his entourage handle that if it was that serious? In fact, when they got to the club, and I'm sure they witnessed Quando there from the beginning, why didn't nobody say, all right, y'all, we got to get up out of here? The whole objective is to protect the bag. King Von was the artist. He's the bag. And speaking of protection, what was the security guards doing? How was this even able to escalate from a fight that lasted as long as it did to King Von getting shot without the securities intervening? Their main priority is King Von. So how was he able to get into a fight, get shot, and not have security intervene not once? These are the questions that people need to be asking. Now, as far as Bayzoo in this whole interview right here, I have to watch more clips, but he said a lot without saying much. When 100K track said that King Von was not like himself, well, now we know why. Before, it was all speculation and assumptions, but Bayzoo pretty much confirmed that it was because Von was off a pill. Now think about it. What person in their right mind is going to see their artist or see their friend looking not like themselves and still try to take them to a hookah lounge, right? That's equivalent to you being drunk out your mind, but your friend's still trying to take you to another bar or something. It don't make sense. What real friend is going to do that to you? Keep in mind, right? Before the hookah lounge, Vaughn had performed at his album release party. He probably done drinked, he done smoked. So maybe not. But either way, it was no need to go to a next hookah spot. And then y'all got to pay attention to details. The reports say that Vaughn was shot and everything occurred around 3:30 a.m. We was told that everything happened when they pretty much pulled up, seeing Quando Rondo, and then Vaughn got out and X, Y, and Z. Now that's 3:30 in the morning. So they arrived to the hookah spot at 3:30 in the morning. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know too many people actually going to the hookah spot at 3:30 in the morning. That's around the time hookah spots are closing, right? And I decided to look into the hours of that hookah spot for the same reason, and come to find out, Monaco Hookah Lounge is only open from Monday through Saturday, 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. So what sense does it make to go to a hookah lounge in the first place to where it's close to closing? Why not go back to the Airbnb where you're going to have girls, you know it's going to be liquor, you're going to be able to chill, you're going to be able to be safe. So what was the reason in going to the hookah lounge that's pretty much closed or almost closing? Right? So it's a lot of loopholes in the story. It's a lot of things that don't make sense. And I tell y'all all the time, the devil is the master of confusion. Right? If something don't make sense, if something not sounding right, then 9 times out of 10, it ain't right. The truth is only one way. Alright, so like I said, I decided to do this video because at the end of the day, we never heard Bayzoo speak on this and hear his point of view. He also explained how they was at the Waffle House, and then he was outside smoking a cigarette. He seen Vaughn Hellcat fly by and run a red light after he heard shots, so he knew that something went wrong. It was a whole lot. I left a link pinned to the comments below so you guys can check it out for yourselves and hear from Bayzoo's point of view. It's kind of interesting. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.